Hello there, survivors! Welcome back to another ARK Survival Ascended video. Today I'm doing a tutorial for this Japanese Torii Gate. It's one of the builds that I did for my herbivore base that is very Japanese inspired. I will be doing tutorials for all of these builds, so either they're already up on the channel or they will be coming soon. Today we're going to be focused on how to build this gate. You can of course use it as an actual gate over your walkways like I did, or you can just have it as a decoration piece around your base. Let's get started with the building. So there's a couple of ways you can use this gate, of course. You can do it like I did over here and place it over a walkway, as long as you make sure it's 3 foundations wide or 3 stairs wide in this case. Or you can place it basically anywhere, just on your island or in your area, just as a little decoration, maybe over a place where you normally walk by, as a little gate to walk through. So let's start with the stone pillars that you need. Probably want to raise it up relatively high for the best results. And then we want to line it all up. So what we need is 3 ceilings in this case as a distance between the 2, and then also 1 just to get the other pillars in, so that we have basically the right distance, and then we can take out the ceilings because we just needed them to get all the pillars in the right places, in the right distances. So this is basically the foundation that we need, and now we can start going up with some wooden pillars. So we'll go up by 1 for now, because this is where we have the first layer, and then we want to have ceilings like this on top of it, both sides. So just 2 ceilings on top of all of the pillars that we have right now. And then we want to go to the quarter ceiling, and we'll make a connection in the middle, just so that we have this kind of shape all connected. Okay, then for the next layer, again, we want to place down some more pillars. And then we want to continue by placing again the ceilings on top and connecting the whole thing up like this. And then we're going to use quarter ceilings on the outside, 3 of them in the middle, so like this. So we basically have a 3x2 shape on the outside, so 3 out here, and then connect another layer to it, so that we have this shape going on. And then we'll place some more pillars on top of that as well. Okay, and then for the next layer, we take out some stone ceilings, and we'll just connect them up like so until we have the top of this covered again. And then we'll go along the outside, adding some quarter ceilings like this, and then 2 in the middle as well. And we do that on both sides, of course, until we have it like so. Okay, now it's slowly time to add in some more details. So first off, we'll add in some more pillars here in the middle of the whole structure, so that we have it looking like this. And then it's time to get started with some of the railings as well. And then we're going to start out with this edge here, and then we're going to connect to the pillar, snap it, and then flip it around like so until we get this shape. And we have it going like this. We'll do that up here as well. So make sure to connect to the pillar and then have this going upwards. And then we do that on both sides, of course. So just repeat whatever we did, making this kind of pattern between the 2 pillars. Adds in a nice little support, like it looks like it's a proper little structure now. Okay, and then we pretty much want to do the same thing for the middle. Now it will include a little bit of overlapping, so in official I think you can only do like maybe this in the middle, but if you're not on official, we can do a little bit of overlapping. So we want to have the first railing going down like this, connected up to the top, and then we can have this one overlapping so that it's fully connected on all sides. Now I think you need to do it like this, because if I try to do it otherwise, it might give me some problems getting the right snap points. But like this, we can easily connect it, and then we have this whole connected wall. We can do this because, of course, we used the quarter walls or the quarter ceilings here. So we have a lot of different positions to snap in. We don't have that up here, so instead we only do these and we leave a little gap to the side. So no overlapping here because there's no extra snap point here. And it will just go like down or up, like in weird ways. And then to add in a little detail here, we want to add some railings underneath here, like so in the middle. And then we want to connect them up to the main structure like this. So just going through the snap points until we get at this. And then it looks all a little bit more connected, all a little bit more supported. So now we should have something looking like this. And it's time to get started on the top with the little roof. So we want to have two sloped walls going up like this. So we leave all the quarter ceilings outside of the structure. Do the same on the other side as well. So we have the structure going like this. And then we take out our stone roof first. We want to connect it until we have this corner here. So the quarter ceiling that we place down. And then we can just connect it all the way through. Should be good like that. And we can do the same thing, of course, on the other side as well. Filling in the entire roof. Looks very basic right now. We want to switch to ramps instead. We want to place a ramp down here. Place a ramp down there as well. And then we want to have ramps coming off this roof as well. Now I do realize it's quite a big structure leaning on these supports. That's why I did so much work in between all the pillars, making it look quite strong and supported. But this is just the best way to get a little nice shape on top of this. A little curve, a little overhang as well. And I personally really like that look. Now we have something going on like this. We want to add in the last final pieces. We'll have some roof triangles coming out from these ramps for a little bit of extra detail. And then we'll have the sloped walls on top like so. I always like to make sure that they are oriented the same way with the textures. It just makes more sense in my opinion. And then we should have something like this. This is very close to being done. Basically all that's left to be done is adding some more railings, but this time the stone variant, starting out here with this little piece. And then I like to have this going in as well. Again, there's a little bit of overlapping involved in this, so it might not be possible unofficial. I'm not quite sure, but you could leave the overlapping out, I think, and you'll still have a decent design. I hope. So we'll just go around, and basically on top of all these things we want to add these railings. Same over here on the edge, just to add a little extra shape, a little extra detail to our roof, and also to match it with the other roofs for all the other builds that I've done in this style. And yeah, hopefully all the tutorials will be up on the channel soon, depending on what time you watch this. If it's very soon after posting this, maybe not. But in a while, all these other builds should have tutorials as well. And then we want to go along the bottom as well with these railings to add in the last little bit of detail for the roof. And of course, we'll do the same on the other side as well. And then we are done. So this is what we end up with as a design. But as you can tell, it's very clearly different than what I did with my build, because this is where I decided to paint it. Now, of course, you can decide for yourself if you want them painted or not, and what colors you want to use or not. I would suggest at the very least to paint the roof at least, because you can clearly see, of course, the wood structure on this side and underneath here. And with painting, you take that away a little bit. Now, as you can see over here, I've painted everything basically. You can, of course, decide for yourself which colors to use, or if you want to paint everything or just the roof or just a part of it. What I've done, I've painted all these accents in black to make it a little bit darker, as well as the wooden beams on top of these, or on the bottom of these roof structures. Then the roof itself is the marine color, gives us this nice blue tint, which I really like. And then all the wooden structures in here are the scab color with, again, some black beams on the bottom as well. And then the pillars, the stone pillars at least, are fully black as well. And you get this color combination. But of course, feel free to play around with that a little bit. It really depends on what colors you like. But I would at least advise to paint the roof of the structure. Alright, there we have it. That was the tutorial for this Japanese Torii Gate. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more ARK build tutorials, and let me know down in the comments if there's any particular builds that you would like to see next. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.